I got a strange going on out here. Something just killed my dog.
Something killed your dog?
Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm your boy Dano, and you're watching the Cryptid Podcast. You guys, I posted something on the community today and on the Facebook page as well, and I just wanted to get on here and tell you guys, last few weeks or so, I just want to say, that I've kind of felt that, the product that I personally was putting out, the lives mostly, aren't aren't up to the standard that I would want them to be at. And I just feel that, me doing the coffee with Dano every single day, Monday through Friday, at first was a cool idea and it kind of worked. But as it went on and on and on, I just felt that I wasn't bringing the true essence of what the Cryptid Podcast is. Yeah, we would talk one or two things about cryptids or whatever, but then we would just go completely off the rails, and just talk about whatever. And again, that's good to a certain extent. I don't want to take that away because it works, but not the way I want it to work. I just felt that every single live that I did, it was good morning, how are you guys doing? Thank you for supporting the show. If you're new in the chat, type a 1. Let us know where you're from. I like to see where the channel's reaching. Good morning, mods. How are you doing? Troll pops up. Mod nails it. Troll pops up. Mod takes care of it. Then we get, people talking about time-space continuum and time travel and black holes and flat earth and all of that stuff. You guys, that's not what the Cryptid Podcast is about. It's really not. I don't have an opinion on black holes. I don't have an opinion on time travel. In my personal opinion, the earth is round. My channel was to help people deal with an encounter they had with cryptids, whether it be Dogman, Bigfoot, the Chupacabra, Mothman, whatever the case may be. UFOs, aliens, yeah, all of that. But it just seems like it just started. The live chaps started getting overran with stuff that had nothing to do with what the essence of the Cryptid Podcast is. And then I found myself, it to me started to feel more like work. And I always said that when this starts to feel like work, that I was going to completely stop. But when I do the interviews, when I interview people, that doesn't feel like work. When I do a live stream with Josh for Mysteries Unknown, that doesn't feel like work. When I do an impromptu night chatter, that doesn't feel like work. So, I just feel that the daily live streams, the hour live streams in the morning, yeah, granted, some people like them, some people don't. I've already lost multiple subscribers for whatever reason. One I do know because I'm on there too much. I don't want to hurt this channel. I don't want to hurt everything that I've built, everything that you guys have supported, everything that you guys signed up for. I don't want to hurt that. So, after a lot of reflection today, a lot of thought process, talking to a few people, I've decided what I'm going to do is that I am no longer going to do a daily coffee with Dano live stream. I'm going to start doing them only on Fridays. And that the first Friday that I'm going to be doing it on a regular basis is going to be next Friday. And that day is going to be, Friday the 12th. So every Friday, starting Friday the 12th, is I'll do a coffee with Dano. And what it'll be like, it'll pretty much be like a recap. A recap of what happened during the week. Episodes, any stories that we've heard about cryptids. I'm going to be way more active in looking for up to date current sightings or encounters. I just need to bring more of that to you guys. Again, I don't mind talking football. I don't mind talking favorite food, favorite drink, favorite movie, favorite song, favorite musician, baseball, whatever. Sports. I don't mind talking about it. But when it starts overtaking the entire live stream, I feel like I'm cheating the people who want to come in and listen about cryptids or are interested in cryptids, and they jump in and they see, oh, well, I think the Seahawks, or oh, I think the 49ers, or I think the Packers, or I think the Phillies, or whatnot, you know. So when I do the live streams, if it does not pertain to cryptids, I'm not going to allow those comments to keep building up and building up and building up and building up. Because that's not what this podcast is about. 1, 2 questions I'll answer. We'll leave them at that. I'm not going to talk about time travel. I'm not going to talk about all this quasi quantum physics, sci-fi. I'm just not going to talk about it. I'm really not. If I see someone ask a question about it, I'll just say next question. I don't want the moderators to hide the chat or the comment or the question. I don't want the moderators to put anybody in timeout for asking the question, or boot you from the channel for asking the question. Now, if they start spamming, then that's what the moderators are there for. Also, I'm no longer going to be doing every Saturday night live stream. I'm ashamed of the last one that I did. I felt that I was completely unprepared. There were things that I could have done different. I could have dug deeper and found more information. Everything that I don't like when someone talks about a certain incident or whatnot, I feel like that's what I did. I was underprepared. And so what I've decided to do is once a month, I'm going to do a Saturday night live stream. That way it gives me plenty of time to prepare for that live stream, prepare for the subject matter that I'm going to be discussing. I want to be able to give you guys the absolute best show. I want you guys to be able to flock there. I want you guys to be able to just have a great time. It's also going to be, helpful for my co-hosts. If they can't make it, then what I will be doing is I will more than likely be going live from my phone to try to keep in that algorithm, because for whatever reason, my streaming platform doesn't quite hit that algorithm that it should be. Again, I'm trying to make it work, and I'm feeling miserable at it. But it seems like whenever I get on my phone, things are different. I am going to, however, be dropping a third episode every week. So it's going to be probably Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I'll still do an early access Saturday drop for the members. So it'll be a Saturday release. And when Saturday comes around, it'll go public. But all members will have early access to that one. So they'll be able to see it a couple of days ahead of time. But what I'm also going to do is one of the episodes that I do will be strictly a members only. So if you're a member of the channel, then you'll have access to that show. I just feel like that's probably the best thing to do for the channel, because I'm seeing things kind of starting to stall out, and I'm not seeing much improvement. And I just want to continuously progress with the channel. Again, I have a goal. I don't think I'm going to meet that goal, and I'm coming to the realization that I probably won't hit that goal, but it's okay, because I can't believe the growth that this channel's had, in the 11 months that we've been doing this. But again, I just want to be able to put out the absolute best content I possibly can. My subscribers, new viewers, old viewers, channel members, you guys deserve that. And I feel in the last week or so, I've come up short. In a way, I failed you guys. And I truly apologize from the bottom of my heart. That's the last thing I want to do is have you guys look at this and, dread looking at something, viewing something that I put up, like, oh, it's going to be the same lame stuff. I'm not proud of Saturday night's live stream. I'm not proud of this morning's breakfast coffee with Dano. I'm not proud of the last couple of coffees. Matter of fact, all last week, I'm not proud of any of it. I just felt like I was doing work, and it was reflecting in my love for doing this podcasting and talking about a subject matter that I absolutely love. Now, I'm still going to be out there hustling for interviews, and bringing some amazing and incredible stories with you guys. I'm going to be honest with you. I have, let's see here. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 5 interviews scheduled. And I just by looking at them, I think they're going to be amazing. I'm going to be on a couple other podcasts. I'm going to be on 2, I think, this month so far, and then 1 next month for sure. And I just want to let you guys know that I am truly grateful for everything you guys have shown this channel. All the support and the love you guys send my way, and the way you guys support this channel, I can't thank you enough. I can't thank my co-hosts enough. I can't thank my moderators enough, my members of the channel, and my subscribers. The last thing I want you guys to do is jump in and go, oh, and then jump out. I want to be able to catch your curiosity. I want to be able to hold your curiosity. And at the end of the day, I want to be able to, have you guys stay for the whole show. I believe in all my heart that when we go off script, people who truly want to come in and ask questions, or may even want to share an encounter or part of an encounter, and then get my email address and email me, they don't. Because we're talking about everything other than what my channel is about. And it's about cryptids. It's about Bigfoot, Chupacabra, Mothman, Yeti, whatever. So I just want you guys to know that I'm doing this because I think it's the best direction for the channel. I'm not doing it because I'm tired of doing it. I'm tired of putting substandard, subpar content out. I don't want to be, just a regular old channel. I want to be one that you guys go to. I want to be one that you guys enjoy watching. I want to be one that you guys enjoy participating in whenever you jump into the chat. That's how I want it to be. I want you guys to be engaging in the comments, and I'm sorry that I've taken that away from you guys. in the last week or so with the content that I put out, and honestly, I'm ashamed of it. So again, write this down. The new schedule is going to be every Friday. I will be doing a recap, a weekly recap with Dano. There'll be no more coffee with Dano. It'll be a weekly recap with Dano of the episodes that have dropped since, any new cryptid sightings I can bring to you, any new stories that I hear, and things like that. Once a month, I'm going to do a Saturday night live stream, and I'm going to be specifically looking for incidences that are well documented or obscure ones. May talk about 1, 2, 3, 5, whatever. And I'm going to be able to make sure that I have the best information that I have so I can present a quality show to you guys. I will be dropping a new episode on Mondays, 1 p.m. Central Standard Time, just like Wednesdays and Fridays. And then a random show out of whatever episode that I'm dropping will wind up being a members only show. And then I'll be doing again once a month a Saturday release where members will also have early access to that. Now, the new episode, the once a month live, let's see, the new episode that will all start in October. The members only show will start in October. The once a week weekly recap with Dano on Friday mornings, that will start not this Friday, but on the 12th. Yesterday's or today's show is the last one, Coffee with Dano, that I'm doing. I will not be doing anything for the rest of the week. I want to make sure that I'm able to give you guys a great show on next Friday, the 12th. And yeah. And then starting next month will be, well, this is the last month that I already did a Saturday night live stream. That'll be the last one for the month as well. October is when it starts. Well, this month is the one it starts for once a month. So I just want to let you guys know, I don't want to completely disappear. I hope I'm not disappointing anybody. That's the last thing I want to do. I do not want to disappoint anybody because you guys have put your trust in me. You guys have gambled on me. You guys have followed me since day one. A lot of the people out there that are probably going to see this followed me over from Josh's show. I was a co-host. That's all I was. And I just got the urge to do it. So again, I love doing this. I want to continue to do this. I'm going to make this work. And when I'm done with my regular 9 to 5, then I'll be able to give more time to this. But until then, you guys, I feel like I've been burning the candle at both ends. It's not good for me. It's not good for my family. It's not good for you guys. And I want to make sure that I can keep competing with all these other podcasts out there. Because I'm doing this on my own. I'm not joining any network. I'm not, it's just me. Josh helps out with when I need a soundboard. He definitely helps out. And then I have my moderators who I lean on heavily when I do lives, and my co-hosts as well. And I truly appreciate all you guys. I'm not quitting. I'm not completely closing shop. All I'm doing is I'm pulling most of it back and I'm putting new stuff out. So I hope it's okay with everybody. If it's not, I do apologize. But I have to do what's better for, what's best for me, what's best for my family, what's best for this channel. And I think by bringing the weekly lives down to once a week on Fridays, doing the Saturday Night live streams once a month, but including a new episode on Mondays and then a members only episode, I think that's a good direction to go in. If you guys have any questions, any comments, any suggestions, if you've had an encounter you'd like to come on the show, shoot me an email at the Cryptid Podcast 72 at gmail.com, the Cryptid Podcast 72 at gmail.com. And I read all the emails. I may not reply immediately, but I do read all the emails. So, you guys, thank you so much. And remember, a legend always begins with a sighting. You guys have a fantastic day. I'll talk to you later.
I got a strange going on out here. Something just killed my dog.
Something killed your dog?